Hello and welcome to another edition of Monday Motivation with Bukola. It's a show about inspiration, women empowerment, beauty, business, money, culture, entertainment, and advocacy. And I'm your fabulous guest today, Bukola ORIOLA'S. Right now, I'm by the Mississippi River at Mississippi Park in Anoka. You can see the Mississippi River flowing behind me. You know, as we roll on the show, we do the motivational quote. I forgot that last week, so I'm going to be doing a motivational quote today. And my quote is from Darren Rose. Darren Rose is a blogger and is an international blogger. He's from Australia. He said, "Do one small thing today to take you to realize your dream." I will take that again. Do one small thing today to take you to realize your dream. And this quote is by Darren Rose. What does that mean? It means that little steps are okay to take. One thing, just do one thing. What is it that you plan to achieve? What is your goal for this month of June? What is your goal for the year 2017? What is your short-term goal? What is your long-term goal? What goals do you have? Do one small thing today to realize your goal. I want to use this opportunity to thank the women of AT&T Illinois chapter for working on survival empowerment by raising money to provide education opportunities to survivors. Back to Monday Motivation with Bukola. You know, we've been doing the book series, the virtual book reading series on Facebook called Lipstick, Lip Balm, and Literacy. And this past weekend, on Saturday specifically, we featured Seyi Hopewell, another author, and of course our fabulous Deborah Sawyerr. About Seyi Hopewell, she's an author, she's an inspirational speaker, she's a mentor, she's a coach, she's a prayer warrior, and she came to talk to us about her book, Why Must I Marry This Bruvva? Whoa. It was hot, it was valuable, it was intensive. In fact, we didn't have enough time to hear all she had to say. She defined divorce in this book. Her definition is out of this world. So please go and get a copy of her book. It's in the description of this video if you are watching on YouTube. And of course, Deborah Sawyerr. You know Deborah Sawyerr. Deborah Sawyerr is the author of Money, the Root Cause of Domestic Violence, also offering us a lot of value and how you can provide that safety net for yourself. Mind you, both of them gave one valuable point that I think will be useful to you if you inspire or aspire to write your own book. And the one tip both of them gave was start journaling. What idea do you have that you want to see in a book? Start journaling. So I'm going to leave it now to our guest on the lipstick, lip gloss, and literacy series for you to hear them now. And I also promised you that you will be able to see Deborah Sawyerr this week on Monday Morning Mastery. So Monday Morning Mastery will also be featured today in this episode. So don't go away, stay with us and watch. Hey, my name is Bukola. I want to invite you, if you have not already done so, to subscribe to this channel.
Hello, my people. Come to Lipstick, Lip Balm and Literacy virtual book reading series. Today we have Seyi, Hopewell, and Deborah Sawyerr.
Hear the music. I don't know how to dance. I'm dancing. I'm doing the
I want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you for bringing your crowd in, Deborah and Seyi. Thank you so much. I appreciate you both today.
Thank you.
Lipstick, Literacy, and Lip Gloss is about promoting authors. It's about providing a platform for authors to share their expertise from their books, and also to inspire those who want to become authors. Maybe you've been thinking about it, you want to do your own book, but you are so scared, you don't know what to do. Hopefully this will inspire you to do something. And also the book reading is about just hearing from authors and conversing. So I will not even really be asking you questions. You will just be talking to the people about.
Please ask me any questions. Please do that. Please ask me.
So I hope that the audience, it's over to you and up to you. Hello, Sunday Edwards. Hello, thank you for joining. Chika, thank you so much for joining. So please, guests, I want you to ask the questions. I will not be asking questions. So just talk about, the behind the scenes of your book, why you did the book, and let me do a little bit of introduction about Seyi for those of you who do not know her. So she's a multi-talented lady. She's an inspirational speaker. She's a mentor and a coach. Yeah, she's a wife and a mother, and she helps singles to choose the right relationships, because a relationship can lead to your success or your failure in life. I was just listening to Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich earlier in the car, and it was highlighting causes of failure, and he said bad marriage is one of the causes of failure. So getting married to the wrong person can limit your success in life. And Seyi is here to give you tips on how to choose the right person as a single. And she's also a prayer warrior. She prays with Mom, the Sheba Women Ministries. She uses that to pray with moms who like to pray. And the book that she wrote and we'll be talking about is called Why Must I Marry This Bruvva? And in my promo video I was like, Bruvva? What is Bruvva? Hopefully she'll be able to shed some light on our word for us during this book reading. So over to you, Seyi. Just talk to your people. It's not question and answer from me, but when we get questions from the audience, then I will throw that question in for you.
Oh, wow. Well, I want to thank you so much, all of you, for watching. I want to thank you, Sister Bukola Oriola, for inviting me onto today's broadcast. I don't take it lightly at all. I don't. One second, let me end this broadcast. I just want to thank everyone that's joining right now. I'm trying to pull up the document. So all of you that are watching, I'm very grateful. Please do share the broadcast. What we're about to share today can save a lot of people, even our young ones. It can. So thanks again for the introduction. For everyone who doesn't know me, I am Seyi Hopewell. I am so godly proud of what my sister Bukola is doing. I'm so godly proud to be connected to her. And so for all of you that are wondering, what are they doing today, dancing and all of this stuff, this is an amazing tool, for all of us authors, and I don't take it for granted at all. So Father, help me speak through my mouth. speak through me in everything that I'm going to do today. Bring the illustrations to my mind and to my mouth, and that it will bless lives in Jesus' name. Amen. So everyone, welcome, and please feel free to share. I won't tell you this throughout the broadcast, so please just do it, out of, courtesy to us. So the book is titled, Why Must I Marry This Bruvva? And everybody wants to know, what does it mean? What does this Bruvva thing he's talking about? Whew, Bruvva. And let me put a disclaimer out there that I don't mean necessarily to say that my ex is a Bruvva, but a Bruvva is a character of somebody. I always say that they're good and they're bad people. Then there are people who are in between. A Bruvva is just simply, and I'm reading now from the book, a Bruvva is simply somebody who's not ready for marriage, who by any means of the word is not ready. He thinks he's ready. He brings you into he proposes to you, and sometimes this Bruvva could be proposing to you, one, because they don't want to lose you. They could be proposing to you because they feel, if I don't propose, this girl's going to find somebody better. They could be proposing out of peer pressure. I know friends of mine who proposed because their parents were pressuring them to marry. So we talk about this on the Seyi Hopewell, the Singles Academy. Don't feel pressured. So a Bruvva is a guy who's not ready. He's not born again. He's not Christian. Does not have the fear of God. You can't talk to him. He's not responsible for you, for the family. He just wants to be. He wants to be his own person. He wants to do his own thing. You can't control him. You can't change him. He's just his own person. Has his own idea of what he wants, and you can't. You can't flow. You just can't flow with such a person. So when I started to write this book in 2006, I was going through in my marriage. And I began to journal, what I was seeing and what I was, what I had hoped for in marriage and what I was seeing. There were two different things entirely. So I wrote this book basically to help singles who are going to get married, or even for the younger ones, the teenagers, the kids, just now before this show, I told my kids I have a time. Look, my son was talking about what he wanted to be. And he talked about being an NFL player. And then he said, oh, but my dad keeps calling me and telling me that he wants me to be an engineer. This may sound trivial to you, but I said, in life, you have to know what you want. Because when you don't know what you want, somebody will come and divert your goal, divert your plan. And then we led into marriage. Everything I do talks about marriage. So we went from talking about school to marriage. And I said, listen, I married your dad because I didn't know what I wanted. I married your dad because, yes, he proposed. But I gave them the background. I said, do you even know what happened? I was in Nigeria. I was serving NYSC. I had left the country to go to Nigeria. They said, why? I said, because your dad was not serious. He was dating me, but he was dating his ex and talking to different women. And I was not secure in that marriage. And he wasn't serious about where he wanted me and him to go. So I left America and moved to Nigeria. And as soon as I moved, this guy starts talking about, I want to marry you, I want to marry you. And I told my kids, and that's how I tied it into career. I said I was pursuing a job for 1.5 years. I was at the point of being hired. I was just waiting. Here comes your dad. I want to marry you. I want you to marry. I want you to come back to America. I said in life and in marriage, if you don't know where you're going, anyone will come and divert your plan. So as a single person, you must always stay the course. So if your life goal is to be an NFL player, you keep your eye on NFL. The book. Okay, so now the book is basically trying to reduce the rate of divorce. So I'm going to read an excerpt from the book. It says, in your marriage, avoid the following by any means necessary if you can. This is on page 85. Divorce, and I talked about divorce. I broke it down. D for in divorce is discussing your partner or your marriage with others is not a good idea. I, in-laws and others giving you negative advice creates bad energy. V, verbal abuse, emotional or physical abuse will end any marriage. O, in divorce, outsourcing for love, sex, or affection from friends and exes will cause you divorce. R, in divorce, remembering past arguments and lack of respect from wives will cause divorce. C, in divorce, communication gap. Communication will cause a lack of synergy in a marriage. It will cause cheating, lack of common sense, and this is a problem that leads to divorce. E in divorce, expecting more than what you give in your marriage is ridiculous and will cause divorce. So I talked about the things that led to my divorce. So now for any prospective author, I know we got to bring Deborah on. Look, this book is loaded, y'all. All you need to do is just get it. That's what I can say.
Yes.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Get the book.
Yes, yes.
So for any prospective authors, I know Deborah got to come on. This book is too loaded. I can't do it in 10 minutes. I'm sorry, but you know, and if you're currently married, I pray that God will richly bless your marriage.
We are going to have to bring you back for an hour-long session.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Thank you, Deborah. So for any prospective author, I was at T-Mobile today, and the guy said, I wish I was this creative. It's not about creativity. Just write your thoughts, what you're going through. And before you know it, your thoughts become words, and your words become pages, and your pages become chapters, and your chapters become a book. Put your thoughts on a computer, and before you know it, it becomes a book. So God bless you, and God give you the ideas to put your thoughts in a book. That's all I got. My name is Seyi Hopewell. I'm an author, I'm a motivational speaker, the leader of Seyi Hopewell Singles Academy. And we started the academy last week. And I'm also the founder of Shebo Women Ministries, Mothers Who Pray. The most important thing that's got me right now is midnight prayer. 5 minutes, 5,000 worshipers every night at midnight. I think it's doing some dynamic things in our lives. So join us at midnight Central Time every night for midnight worship. Thank you, Sister Aneta, and everyone watching.
God bless you. Viewers, I've put a link in the description of this video, so please grab that link and go get your own copy of Why Must I Marry This Bruvva. And also, if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, because this also goes on Monday Motivation with Bukola on YouTube. If you are not yet subscribed, subscribe to that channel on YouTube. This goes on there too, and the link will also be in the description for you if you are watching this video as a replay on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us, my fabulous Seyi Hopewell.
I like my lipstick too. It's popping. I like your lipstick too.
Your lipstick is what color and by who?
Oh, my lipstick is I think it's like dark purple. It's from Ulta. And then I put the lip gloss, the pink color on top of it. So it was a dark purple, very dark, almost black color. And I put a pink lip gloss from Ulta also on it. So that's why it's purpley, shiny.
She's wearing more than one.
I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Thank y'all.
Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Hi Seyi. Hi Aneta, hi everyone.
Yes, hi everyone again. Thank you so much, our fabulous sister Seyi Hopewell, for joining us today. And Deborah is back. You know, Deborah is kind of the old dog in the house. She's celebrating guest. That's the name I gave to her. I celebrated guest. So thank you so much again, Deborah, for always taking the time out.
Thank you
For joining us. So today on lipstick, lip gloss, and literacy, we're bringing you in this segment Deborah Sawyerr of Sawyer's house. If you're thinking about money, money for you, for your children, Deborah is the person to go to, how to use your money to provide safety net for yourself, or to provide a security for you and your family in the future. Deborah is the one.
That's right.
And she does something that they don't even teach in school, teaching kids how to manage money from young age, you know. And, you know, I'm so glad that we have Deborah because even my son, we've been doing that. Yesterday, he brought some coins to me and told me, you remember when we went to the store and wanted to buy a toy, I didn't have enough money.
Hello,
so
Seyi.
now I'm counting money to add to make up to be able to buy what I want. So, you know, I had to walk him out of Walmart. We went to pay and realized that he didn't have enough money. It remained like $2. And it was hard. Even I had to learn to close my eyes to say, you don't have enough money, son. You cannot get it. When you have
That's
enough,
right.
then we will
We'll
come
come back.
and get it.
Correct. Correct, Mama.
And
Correct, Mama.
is the author of Money, the Root Cause of Domestic Violence. I also have a book link in the description. Yes, that's a book. It's a quick read. Go and get that book.
Hey.
Money is one of the reasons why women stay in domestic violence relationship, because they think there is no way out. They think they cannot succeed by themselves.
Hey,
Woman,
Naomi.
if you're out there, trust me, you can. You just need to know what to do and how to protect yourself. Go and get a copy of Deborah's book. So, Deborah, talk to your people.
Hello, my people. Hello, hello, hello. We've got a lot of people in the house today. We want to say thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate your presence here tonight. This is one of the best broadcasts we've had. I love Seyi's energy. You're the perfect author we've been looking for. The lady that's doing her stuff. You rock, sister. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, gents, all for coming. This has been awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm having fun. I'm actually nervous for the first time just because of all the people we're seeing. I'm not normally nervous. I don't know why. But anyway, before I get started, I have got my NYX lipstick or lip stain today. And it is in the color Madrid. Okay. For those of you who don't know me, my signature is my crazy afro or my headscarf and my popping lipstick. So, hey, my name is Deborah. I am your money literacy educator. That is me, your money literacy educator. And my brand is Sawyerrs House. Literacy for women who are victims of domestic violence, because money contributed to the violence. I also teach children from a young age so that when they get to the age of someone like my husband, who was violent, because money contributed to it, they can be better grown-ups. Okay, so I want to give you a bit of a back sort of, behind the scene with the book. Now, I don't know if I ever knew that I was going to be an author. Thank you, Denise, for watching. Thanks for joining. I never knew if I was going to be an author, but I knew that one day I will be able to share my story. Now, as far as domestic violence is concerned, for me, one of the tragic things that happened was the fact that my 9-to-5, job required me to support women, people, men sometimes who were suffering domestic violence, and I was in the thick of mine, and still supporting other people. But, I never ever thought I'll be able to write it down somewhere. And I regret I never kept a journal as well, all the years that it started happening. Thank you, Seyi. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Aneta. Thank you, everyone. I never knew I'd be able to write down in a book, about my story. But what I want to encourage and inspire all of you today, I know there's a lot of ladies in the house from a very important group that I'm a part of, that Bukola is also part of. I know there are a lot of ladies in here that have come for a reason. And I want to just encourage you that if you're looking at us thinking, wow, these ladies are, wow, we're celebrities, we're special, and we're the only ones that can do this. No, 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 no. I started 2017 without a book. The person who helped me to get where I am today, to call myself a published author, and hopefully soon a bestseller author, is none other than Bukola that you're looking at here. I have the words, but I don't have the skills. I have the words, the right words. I'm very well spoken. But you know what? If you want to become an author, like Seyi said, put it down, write it down, put it on your computer. If you're not good with writing, someone would help you to make sense of it. So I just wanted to round up by saying, we all have this authoring in us. We all have a story to tell, sell, and share. That's what it's all about. There's millions of authors out there, but don't be afraid and say, oh, who's going to buy my book? Someone will, as long as you're prepared to put the work in. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to put the work in. So let me just grab an extract from Money, the Root Cause of Domestic Violence. It is on Amazon. We'll put the link in the comment box for you later on if it's not in the description box. This is the book. It's a very small read. It's only got 38 pages. But I just want to read out a section for you. Discussions. My husband will go quiet. These are discussions about, you know, money. So much so that I was truly convinced that he had fully taken on board how serious this issue was. But I was wrong. It was the calm before the tornado. Right. So, you know, the calm before, we say the calm before the storm, but this was a calm before the tornado. He would pile up things to do with arguments and discussions about money because you couldn't speak to him. You couldn't talk to him. Just like Seyi is saying, you know, this Bruvva is the one you can't talk to. You can't flow. You can't reason with him. And I couldn't. He was the brother that I was married to, but I couldn't reason with him when it came to money. He wouldn't admit or accept that he wasn't good with money and let me, who was good with money, you know, manage the money. I wasn't good with making all the money, but I was good with keeping it, you know, and I let him get on with making the money. So I just wanted to leave that thought with you. You know, if you're somebody today who you're in a relationship and money is an issue that is causing violence or creating arguments, and you're thinking to yourself, hey, hello, Victoria, thank you for joining. If you're someone who's thinking, I really want to get better with my money, hook up with me, follow me on Facebook, join my page, Sawyer's House, join my exclusive intimate group called Money Literacy, the number 4 kids. That is me, people. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for joining this broadcast. We really appreciate you today. And I really appreciate
Victoria.
The authors that came on today. The links are in the description. So please grab the link so that you can learn more about their work. And you've heard some of the tips they're giving you on how to start your own book. If you are thinking about doing a book, you can start from a journal. So start writing.
Thank you, Aneta.
Don't worry about volume. Worry about value when you want to write your book. Value is the most important thing when it comes to a book. I downloaded this book called Ask.
Thank you, Diana.
I was reading it. And guess what? I don't remember the name of the author. It's a popular book for those who are into passive incomes and all of that. A lot of you have read the book called Ask. And one of the things this guy said in that book that really caught my attention was that he had spent so much time on workshops and conferences. But guess what? He found this 17-page ebook PDF. It wasn't even PDF. It wasn't on Amazon. It was 17-page PDF for $30. And it was like, what? 17 pages only for $30. That is more than $1.
But it's got some stuff in there. I bet he was jam-packed with a lot of information.
Yes, he thought about it for a minute and he said to himself, I have paid $2,000 plus attending conferences that offered me nothing at the end of the day. You know, there was a lot of excitement and I got to those conferences and I didn't get anything out of those conferences. So losing $30 is nothing compared to the thousands that I already lost. So this $30 will not kill me. Let me just invest this $30.
That's right, Seyi.
If it's good. If it's not, it's only $30. And guess
right.
He bought the book, and that was what opened him up. In fact,
wow.
Yes, the process and idea shared in the book was what he developed and added more to make that book called Ask. Yes.
Wow. 17 pages.
Yes, who provided the 17-page PDF. He said he went, even the person who wrote in the book and said,
it's the value, wow, that's right. It's the value.
This guy took it to the next level. Like he said, you know, I just have to say the truth. Like kind of like I had to bow to this guy because he took my work and my ideas and suggestions and he took it to another level, a top-notch
level.
And that's what you are getting.
That's right.
So, you know, don't worry about how many pages does he have to be. There is no rule. That's why I love writing. It's a creative art. Artists,
Yeah.
no right or wrong when it comes to the work of art.
Yes.
That's why it's called an art. You don't have to
That's
worry
right.
about the number of pages. You don't have to worry
That's
about
right.
size.
Just right. Just right. Just right. Just right.
What about is the value you are providing with it. Oprah said something. I watched one of speech recently on a comment speech, and one of the points she gave to the student was intention. You know, what is your intention? Think about that for a minute. What
That's
do
right.
you plan to achieve? What is your goal? What is your motive?
And how are you trying to help somebody? Yeah.
Use that to start putting your book down in writing. Don't sit in front of your computer and write something. Perhaps there are so many people that will say, oh, you know, I can do this thing better, or I can do that thing better. And you just say it. You don't take action with it. Action not only when you hear somebody tell you to do something. Action also comes from ideas that pops in your head.
Yes.
When an idea pops in your head, take action with it. That is how successful people are made. They are not made from, oh, and I had this wonderful idea. You will be talking and just keep talking and keep having the wonderful idea. But when you put that idea to work by taking action, it becomes a product. It becomes something that blesses people. So please take action. And
that's right.
So much of your time about a living label. Some of you know already. I'm using a living label to help survivors of human trafficking, survivors of domestic violence. So I'm going to, oh, thank you, Deborah. Survivors of human trafficking, survivors of domestic violence, survivors of sexual assault, and survivors of female genital mutilation. I'm using this book to help them across the world, and I'm starting with 3 countries. My goal is to be able to have survivors build their life back. You know, it's hard to go through an experience. And it's another thing entirely for survivors to even be able to reintegrate and function. And you know, that is one of the reasons why some people stay in a bad relationship, because they think they're not going to get any support anyway from anybody. So why don't they just sit here? They say, okay, leto something, I don't remember the adage in Yoruba. But let's not be using adages to keep ourselves down. We can move forward.
Hey, Osage, thanks for joining.
It was on Sister Seyi's show on Tuesday. Thank you for having me on your show on Tuesday. It was on that show that she asked the question. So, you know, what about those who don't have social security? They don't have Medicaid. They don't have child support. So how can they live an abusive relationship in Nigeria? I'm telling you, today, in today's world, today, we are the luckiest people right now. Since the creation, since Adam and Eve, right now, we are the ones having the best of time. We are the ones who have the best of tools right now. And I know the generation after us are going to even have better and more. But right now, the fact that we have this internet, the fact that we are on Facebook. See now, Sister Seyi came on this show all the way from Texas. Deborah is here all the way from the United Kingdom. There is so much that you can do. Don't worry about, oh, I want to do big. Worry about, I want to start. When you start, then you will do big, trust me. You just need to start. Once you start, you're going to do big. Take that first step. By starting something. And one of the ways you can start is by having an online platform. Your Facebook page, use it like we're using it right now. Set up Blogger. Blogger is free and it's easy. The reason I always recommend Blogger now over WordPress or any other one is because Blogger is easy, it's easy to use, and it's free. If you want to custom domain with You can still use Blogger without a custom domain. A lot of you know Linda Ikeje in Nigeria. She just launched Linda Ikeje TV. I watched a short clip she posted and I shared it. She, one of the things I heard her say was, oh, I was reaching out to a bank, wrote proposal, they all said no. She said, but now they're coming for me. And a bank even offered to give me a 500 million loan, and I refused to take it. But in those days, when she was running to different people to help her and they didn't help her, even banks didn't listen to her or want to help her. So having a platform, building that platform, and building an engaged audience. And some of you are even already engaged on Facebook. You already have engaged audience. Begin to use your ideas to nurture the audience you have. And trust me, the sky is your limit. So I want to encourage you today not to give up. And if you want to turn your idea, you have an idea in your head. Some people will ask, can I even turn this to a book? Yes, you can turn anything to a book. Trust me. Anything at all, you can turn into a book. And the people we see today, or who have passed away, that are millionaires and billionaires, they started from a very humble beginning. Even some of them have the whole world against them, meaning that things were not working. They come from very poor background. Even some had disabilities, but they did not allow their disability to hinder their progress. Disability cannot kill your dream. You are the only one who can kill your dream. Disability has nothing. It cannot stop your dream. If you have a thought, disability cannot stop it. All you need to do is begin to take the steps.
Hey, Evelyn.
One guy on Pat Flynn's page, Pat Flynn is the Smart Passive Income, on his page. The guy has some kind of disease. Guess what? He said he was listening to Pat's podcast and was implementing some of the things that Pat was saying.
Yeah.
And in a year, this guy had a following, regular people that come, 2 million people following him because he used his disability.
Yes.
To educate. He used his story to inspire, and he built a platform because he said he couldn't get access to anything. There was no way for him to make money or generate revenue in any way because of his disability. But guess what? By just using his brain to start something online, he was able to use that to build a platform where,
well, there you go.
Excuse me. He had enough money to be, I'm sure, having that many followers, he will have people he's hiring to work for him. So, turn your ideas to something that you can use on a platform to inspire others. So on that note, go ahead. I have all the links. If you want to be, I'm inviting you as an author. If you want to be a part of the lipstick, lip balm, I always say lip gloss, lipstick, lip balm, and literacy book reading series on Saturdays, please comment or send me a private message. I will be glad to bring you on a Saturday like this. And also, you can join our growing community. Click the link. You will see the link to join the community by subscribing. And like I said also last week, you can register for Empowerment and Hope Summit. The summit, one of the main takeaways from that summit is how to build your own website, how to start your own
Yes, Christiana.
how to publish your own book, how to do whatever you want to do, how to turn those ideas into profitable products. And
right.
Also, for those in Nigeria, because like I said also, thank you those of you in Nigeria who always follow. For those in Nigeria, I have a special offer for you because those in Nigeria, I know that some people are there and they just need an opportunity. And I want to give you an opportunity by having you been able to attend the Empowerment and Hope Summit with only 5,000 naira. That is, some of you spend 5,000 naira on recharge card. Why don't
That's right.
5,000 naira on yourself, so
That's
that
right.
you're getting free recharge cards. And that's one of the things I can show you how to do. Yesterday, I was helping somebody. I went on his site and I sent him a message. I said, you know what, your website, because what happened, it did something for me and I wanted to say thank you. So I said, you know, the thank you I'm going to give to you is helping you on your site. And I said, start doing this, do this. And I was surprised. It was doing all the things and was sending me messages back to say, oh, I've done this, I've done this. Even this something, he screwed up the site. And I told him, this is what you need to do. And I was going to do screenshots and giving him directions. And one of the questions he asked also was, how can I monetize my website? If you register for the Empowerment and Hope Summit,
you'll find out
how to monetize. Trust me,
that's
it's
right.
not hard as you think. The hardest thing is starting. And
That's right. Start.
And don't allow your humble beginnings to hinder you from the big thing you have ahead of you. There is a testimony I would love to share, but it's not ripe yet to be shared, that I'll be sharing with you guys hopefully soon, on either on this book reading series or through other platform that I am on.
Yes. Immediate Summit.
And do not worry about your humble beginnings. Trust me.
That's right.
When a woman becomes pregnant, look at it like pregnancy. 9 months. When a woman becomes pregnant, when the woman says, I'm pregnant, right, goes to the doctor and they say it's positive, you don't see no belly shooting out. In fact, you look at the woman, you know, you will see if she's with a man who really loves that pregnancy she had, the man will touch his belly, her belly, like, really, there is, my baby is in this belly, like, really, there is a baby in there. You don't see it. Throughout the first trimester is 3 whole months. You do not know that the woman is pregnant if she does not. Right. Even sometimes during the second trimester, you might not know.
Just about. Pregnant. That's right.
But she gets to the 3rd trimester, and trust me,
that's right.
Get to the 3rd trimester, and you might not even know that they are pregnant. You know, they might be the only people close to them that know that they are pregnant, and they are pregnant. So don't worry that, oh, you are putting work in, or oh, it's not showing. It's going to show. It took 9 months for
yes.
child to show and come for the whole world to see. 9 whole months. So don't worry about those little beginnings that look like, oh, nothing is happening. Something is going to happen. Just believe in what you are doing, and
that's right.
Great is going to happen for you. So thank you so much again.
Thank you so much.
Rounding this up with our, you know, I like Uncle.
Are we dancing?
Sorry, Deborah. I'm sorry that.
Are we dancing?
Huh?
Are we dancing?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, let me put my dancing shoes on.
Okay.
Are we dancing?
We are.
Oh.
And I'll be ending this with Conco Below by Lagbaja.
Hey, Conco Below. Until next Saturday on another fabulous.
Thank you.
And
of course, my list is from Maybelline, New York. I have to call
nice one.
The beige color.
Yay.
See you next week, Tuesday.
Thank you.
Tuesday, and God bless you. The time will be 2 p.m. next week, Saturday. Bye-bye.
We're back. Bye. Thanks, Seyi. So we are back with Monday Motivation with Bukola, and it is Deborah on Monday Money Mastery. You know what? I was thinking about this a little while ago, and I thought, seeing as Bukola has chosen MMWB, I think I should just take MMWD. What do you think? MMWB. Look, I'm not stealing Bukola's ideas. I'm just saying MMWD. So it is the MMWB with MMWD. D, Money Mastery with Deborah. How about that? Less of a mouthful. Okay, thank you. Welcome back to another episode. Thank you, Bukola, for having me again on the show, Monday Motivation with Bukola. I am Deborah, your money literacy educator for children. That is me, your money literacy educator for children. Today we are touching on the subject of why do children need to learn money literacy? Okay, so why do kids need to learn about money literacy? Well, why not? They learn about everything else. They learn how to eat. They learn manners. They learn their literacy, reading. They learn their numeracy, arithmetic, math, algebra at school. They learn to do sports. They learn to do extreme sports. They learn to play music. They learn to swim. Yeah, they learn to ride their bicycles. But no one remembers to teach our children about money. Now, our children don't know anything about money, but every single day they're spending and costing us money, right? So, you know, when you think about it, it is one of the most important education that a child will need. Not the only, but one of the most important education, because at some point they're going to get to a stage where they need to spend money, right? They're going to have to get to a stage where they need to spend money. How do we expect our children to be good with money if we've not told them how to? If all they're getting is snippets of information from us, if all maybe they see is some of the mistakes that we're making, you know, and they're looking at what we're doing and they are thinking that's the right way to do it, so I'll just do that. You know, money literacy is needed. Just look around where you are and think whether you know someone or have met someone or have come across someone who has been in financial difficulty, who says, hey, if only I'd known better, I wouldn't have done it. If only I'd known better, I would have done this. Look around you. Do you know any students who have gone to university with, and they're still at university, or they finish with huge debts? It scares me. It really scares me for my own two daughters. You know, so it should be part of the school curriculum to teach them, not to just teach them as part of a subject that just hangs with another one, or it's part of maths, or it's part of personal development. No, money literacy is money literacy. It needs to be taught, but it doesn't get, it's not happening. So that is why I come on here and share tips. This is what I do in my business. I teach money literacy. So I want you viewers to know that as far as our kids are concerned, they are our future and they must learn it. They have to learn it. If we start to teach kids now at a young age, mind you, no age is too old, but if we start to teach our kids now from a young age, by the time they get to our age, by the time they're in their 20s, they would have grasped at least one thing. At least one thing. I can bet you they'll grasp more than one, but at least we are assured that they've grasped one thing. If it's just them knowing how to budget, fine. If that's all they know how to do, fine. Everything else will fall into place. If it's about them understanding what I need and what I want, fine. If it's just what I need, fine. If it's how to park things on the edge and not get tempted, fine. It's something. Something is better than nothing. So I want to encourage you today on Monday Motivation with Bukola and Money Mastery with Deborah that you share this video. Share the video. Tell people about it. Spread the word. Leave a comment in the comment box below and tell me whether or not you don't agree that every single day, even when we're not physically spending money, we're still spending money. So some days I don't spend a dime, but I know that I've spent a dime, if you understand. I know that I haven't spent a penny, but I know that I have spent a penny. How does that work? How does it work? I didn't spend any money. I didn't physically go in my bank. I didn't use my debit card. Didn't take any cash out of the cash point, but I still spent money. So on that note, people, I want to say have a very good day, a good weekend, and hopefully I will see you
real soon.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Wow, that was a mouthful, right? It was a lot of value that they both provided. So thank you to our guests, Seyi Hopewell and Deborah Sawyerr. And I hope to see you next time on Monday Motivation with Bukola. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. See you next time and God bless you. Bye-bye.